drop in South Africa. And it's McElrath up the inside, a carbon copy start. You see Anstey to the outside, it's Enzo Lopes in second, there's Cole Thompson, Maxime Desprez. You got Park and Hicks in the top 6.
Carbon copy of Moto 1. Will we get the same result? Enzo Lopes looks like he really wants his...
Oh, Desprez is down. Thompson over the top of him, and it looks like some moisture was added to the corner. Every one of the boys had a rough go through that. McElrath almost put it on the ground. Here's the difference, though. Anstey is now ahead of Lopes a lot earlier than he was a moto ago. This one's on.
Max ran it in after that rhythm section. Maybe that answered our question. Max Anstey is going for the win tonight.
Anstey off the Dragon's back, Lopes right behind him. Let's take a look at what one did. Watch Shane slides.
Oh.
Good save. Anstey drives Lopes deep, and then comes the carnage. Looks like Kyle Peters and Cody Schock take advantage of the inside.
How did Shane McElrath not hit the deck just there?
Because that's a man who wants to win so bad, needs to win so bad. And he stays up. You see him a lot more cautious into the corner that lap.
Yeah, he took it all the way to the edge there. That is crazy. I cannot believe he stayed up. We're on for a win tonight.
Oh, and he wants it so bad. He said this season has not been what he expected, what he wanted, but every race is an individual opportunity to showcase who you are, and there's a one on that bike for a reason. He was fantastic a year ago, and if he can end this season congratulating Anstey, hey, good job this year, but I'm ending this on top. That would be a statement going into 2026.
And yeah, that sets up the rivalry that goes into next year. It swaps to Max. Does it go back to Shane the year after? I tell you what, Shane is ripping right now, but Max's body language is completely different in this second race.
And he sits back about 1.8. And I'll tell you what, it was dry today in qualifying. They've added a lot of moisture to keep that dust down. This is a different type of slick, and it looks like the boys are kind of having to adjust right now in the moment.
And Max has been going to that outside line all day and carrying so much momentum through the outside. We saw him pass Enzo there. He has not switched that line at all.
Staying disciplined to the line he knows, the line he likes, as Shane McElrath continues to put clean laps down, a 54.3, but Anstey with the fastest lap of the race, a 54.2. He's warming up.
Yeah, we've got 4 laps. We're halfway through this thing, and we have a lot of racing to go. I've got a feeling that we might see that last turn action coming into play here.
Well, I love when you look at a track map and you start picking apart where the opportunities might come. And when a track crew builds one that has a big old 180 right before the finish line, I mean, it just sets up for dramatics. And if Anstey can get himself a little bit closer, the battle will be on as the laps wind down. McElrath 1.7 over Anstey in a fight between the defending champ and your new 2025 World Supercross champion.
And this is for second in the championship. As I look at the board, Cody Schock is in 4th place. That is your battle for the 2nd place overall in this World Championship. And right now, Shane is looking like he wants that place.
McElrath 1 point up on Schock in standings, 3 more if it stays as is. The battle between Lopes and Schock is pretty tight, under 2 seconds. There's Schock, you see, going to the outside. And for Enzo Lopes, a solid season highlighted by a big win in the main event last week in Sweden. And wow, was that dramatic between the Rick Ware Racing team, his mechanic. I mean, they were just sick and tired of hearing about Max Anstey's perfect season, and he took care of it last weekend.
And I just love that Enzo is riding with an entire country on his back. You follow World Supercross on socials and you will just see Brazilian flags littered through the comments. When we have a round in Brazil, it is going to be insane. This is like the Justin Bieber of Brazilian motocross. I cannot wait. Please take us to Brazil.
He would love that a lot, even though I will say his toughest race of this season was Buenos Aires, Argentina. There was a lot of fans there for him. He was getting pulled left and right all night long. Sometimes the hometown crowd elevates you, and sometimes they distract you. But this man in Sweden was undistracted. Not even sure if that's a word, but hey.
Well, they're the best of the rest right now. These two have absolutely checked out. But Shane McElrath is holding tough up front. I really think that you saw Max throw everything at it, lap 2, 3, and 4. Although he does still look like he's charging.
He's pushing. You see him rip that outside berm, but Jay, sometimes I think as a rider, when you give it everything you got and you get no reward, you start questioning what you're doing. And this man has just been flawless. I mean, it's just clean, it's calculated. The bike looks like it's working perfect, and that lead is now stretched to 2.1.
And these are two of the good guys in the sport. You want to see guys like this do well. They represent this world championship so well. Shane, a former champion of this series now. Max, a two-time champion. We've got him out front. You're going to see these guys battle so hard, so clean all night. And man, Shane has really been through it this season, and this has just got to feel so good to be leading these laps. So far, a perfect night. But as I say that, Max Anstey is starting to reel him in.
From 2.1 to 1.5, it's closing down. He is running out of time. 1 lap to go, and he would have to have an amazing lap. Now, that was his best. Max goes 54.0. to Shane's 54.5, so that's a half a second, which means if he does it again, I mean, you're a 1.5 down. You're going to need to not only get to him, but you're going to have to pass him too. So for Shane McElrath, be smart, be solid, and this one's yours.
Yeah, he is just running out of real estate right now. Shane has not put a foot wrong. Oh, I tell you what, he does look closer though, doesn't he?
Yeah, we're down to 1.4.
Wow.
At the next sector time, we'll get a, now down to 1. He's got a half a second and half a lap. We talked about those 180s.
Yeah. We've been talking up this finish line all night. Could it happen? Oh, I don't know that he can be close enough.
Shane nails a corner, looks over his shoulder.
Oh.
It would have had to have been dirty. Shane McElrath wins sprint race number